Yeah,
We're good. We're good. Hello, everybody. I thought this time, because it's closer to Christmas, we'd do something a little special, and we'd actually just do the update on video and kind of talk to you guys a little bit, kind of tell you guys what's up, how we're doing, and I guess Fletcher can start us off with stuff.
So we recently moved into our new office space, and we changed up our current workstations, and we are going for a more modular setup. That includes tables and individual build stations. We are pretty much set up, I'd say, for modular workstation wise.
Yeah, we've kind of just been, we don't really know what our process is going to be at the moment because we are kind of just getting it down. So we've been kind of refining and optimizing our workflow and moving things around. So having this kind of modular setup for workspaces has been really nice.
And it's very advantageous too, making sure that we can change it however we need it so that we get our tasks done quickly. And if some part of our workstation is hampering our ability to complete a task quickly, we can just change it due to its modular nature.
Yep. Yeah. Another awesome thing is the print farm is fully operational now. We right now have 10 printers in the print farm, and we're most likely gonna get a bunch more in, and then so they've all been tested. We've been running just a ton of test prints, tons of what people in the 3D printing community call benchies and stuff like that, just basically benchmarks for the print quality. We want to make sure that our prints come out nice and strong, as well as they have a nice fine finish, and they're smooth, they're watertight, basically just a good quality product, because we know that printers, you can get them wrong if you're not doing a good job with them. So we've been putting a lot of work into that. We've also been optimizing kind of our print farm in order to get the most out of it. So I've set up something called basically it's a farm software. It's a print farm software. It allows us to use all the printers and monitor them and start prints remotely, and just kind of like be really on top of it so that we're getting things kind of out on time. We're making use of them 24/7, and they're just going and chugging away. Also working on an auto eject feature right now, so the printers, as soon as they're done, they just eject the print, they start the next one. We have no downtime. Yeah,
we're going for a 100% production rate.
Basically we don't want any downtime at all, because we know, we've already taken a lot of time and want to make sure that we're going to be pumping these units out on time.
And once again, on the topic of 3D printers as well, we're doing our absolute best now to refine and trim down models to increase production speeds. Fletcher's
been doing a lot of optimization on the models. So what you're getting is going to be a little bit different from what you saw in the pictures. It's going to be much better. Like, I would even just call this Micro 1.5 at this point. We've optimized not only just saving material and things, but things like airflow, power usage, things like that.
Made it stronger.
Made it
cleaner.
Yeah, it's cleaner. We're trying to make as super smooth surfaces for surfaces that need to be cleaned often.
User friendly. We're working to make sure that the product is what we promised it would be, and at least meets or exceeds everybody's expectations for the general quality and structure of it.
That does bring up one concern, though. So I know we talked about making the water reservoirs dishwasher safe, and how it's looking right now, it doesn't look like we're going to be able to do that.
We're running into some issues with our ability to keep it environmentally friendly and
also
dishwasher safe.
Our supply of that particular kind of filament. So we were thinking of using ABS or ASA. ABS is, if you know a little bit about ABS, it's quite toxic and not very good to print. It's not very good for the environment at all, actually, and that kind of goes against our values. And we decided that I guess it would be so much easier to just really hone down the print quality, make sure it's really easy to wash. And right now it's as simple as just squirting some soap and rinsing it out with some water. And you really don't need a dishwasher to wash it.
Yeah. At the end of the day, it's about making it as environmentally friendly as possible.
Yeah.
It defeats the entire purpose if the product we're trying to make the world a better place makes the world worse in the process.
Yeah,
So,
exactly, right. Yeah. Yeah. Also, just the fact that we're essentially going to have this bioplastic material made in-house, and we want to use that as much as we can because, once again, it is from renewable sources. It's made with less energy. It doesn't output toxic chemicals when we print it. Basically, yeah, just everything about it is better. It's stiffer. It doesn't turn white when it has impact. It just, yeah, it doesn't give us cancer when we walk in the print room.
yeah, worker safety is also a concern.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, as I think everybody in the world knows, unless you've been living under a rock, there is a pandemic going on, and it has affected our ability to source and reliably receive materials required for pre-production and production. It's affected our ability to reliably receive test components, get responses back even from companies that we're supposed to be working with, because just about everybody's running skeleton crews. We're affected by Canada Post shortages because there are new restrictions being put in place for our city. We've had to send most of our staff home due to the COVID restrictions in our city, leaving Jonathan and I to be the primary workers, and mostly the sole workers in our workspace and environment. And obviously that's caused some traction issues. As far as we know right now, it's not going to affect any of our deadlines.
Yeah, it's like, well, the whole manufacturing part, we're pretty on top of the electronics and stuff like that. The only thing is, yeah, like I said, we're pulling way more hours just because there's a lot less people. Eric has just gone into self-isolation, so he's still managing to try and keep up with our finances and stuff like that. But yeah, mainly it's just me and Fletcher here, and we've just been grinding it out. Yeah.
A lot of late nights.
Yeah.
A lot of early mornings and a lot of late nights.
A lot of early mornings and a lot of late nights. Yeah, I'm going to talk a little bit about filament production. So, as you know, the units are made of a bioplastic, and it's quite a new and particular material. And it's and basically we're looking at a potential for a manufacturing delay, mainly because of the source of the filament is going to be delayed. We are going to be making it in-house, but even the machine that's making it is going to be probably delayed.
It gets back to that to the shipping issues. Not just Canada Post is experiencing it, although
worldwide.
Canada Post is suffering a huge amount of delays because of it. Just about every shipping and receiving company in the world is experiencing this because, once again, they're running new COVID measures and they are running skeleton crews. And international shipping, especially stuff coming from China, especially stuff coming from other countries, is really affected. And I mean, we're trying to do our best to get it on time and as quickly as possible, but it's about keeping costs of operation down. And
yeah, like, I mean, if we weren't able to get this filament made in-house and we just bought it like straight up at market prices, we just wouldn't be able to do this. So having this filament made in-house is really one of the largest enabling factors to allow us in order to successfully fulfill all these units
and build a higher quality product for a reasonable price.
It allows us to control what goes into the plastic, so there's no toxic additives, things like that, pigments.
No shortcuts taken to try and save money on manufacturing. We make sure that everything that gets put into it is
tighter tolerances, all that good stuff. Yeah. Right now, doesn't look like we're gonna suffer too much of a delay, but just know that the potential is there and it's very real, especially with this pandemic. It's just
a lot of uncontrollable variables.
Yeah.
We are pretty excited about a new potential partnership that we are tentatively approaching. there's a local LED manufacturer and workshop here in Edmonton that we've been talking with. It's going to allow us to not only manufacture our own LED chipsets. It's going to reduce the cost of manufacturing while also increasing the quality of LED that we're going to be able to use in the grow box. It's also going to cut down on a lot of manufacturing time for us and our lead times. It's also
Mostly lead times, yeah.
Yeah, mostly lead times.
Cost, I'd say, because we are getting higher quality chips, it's like roughly the same.
Yeah, it's
I'd
a
say.
cost balance ratio. So
It's-
we're
yeah.
getting better for less.
So basically, paying less money for the amount of wire needed, paying more money for quality chips.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We are also, with this, we also get to control, once again, where parts are sourced from, how they're manufactured, making sure that they're actually manufactured not only in a sustainable way, but also manufactured in an ethic way.
Yeah, an ethical way is actually very important. Yeah, like, and honestly, the best part is that we get to bring manufacturing closer to home into, like Fletcher said, a sustainable and ethical production facility. We get to control what goes into our LEDs because we're very, very particular about that. Growing plants, the most important part is the light, and having the right spectrums, having the right color temperatures, having the right color rendering index, and even just power wattage and heat going to the plants is very important. And having it basically about 15 to 30 minutes away from us instead of 17 hours away by plane allows us to essentially rapidly prototype with this potential partner company where we can get very specific down to like the actual like power of our LEDs and the color spectrums. We can just be very specific with it, and that way we just create a better product. All in all, yeah.
Not to mention the fact that this also allows us to not only tailor our specific LED chips that we choose, but it also allows us to specifically tailor the PCB they're attached to our specific product. It allows us to build a product that matches our product and is actually designed to be together. It's not a Band-Aid solution LED that we're just applying to our product. It's an actual end product manufactured by us.
Yes.
And
Yeah, basically instead of trying to design around the potential flaws maybe an LED chip from China might have or a PCB assembly from China may have, we now get to design both components to our specific needs and tolerances and specifications. Yeah.
It's just better quality, better value, and
Just better in every way.
faster manufacturing,
Yeah.
cleaner, faster manufacturing
Yeah.
system. And I think we're very excited about that. Now, as as most other people know, it's also the holidays, and we are coming up on the holiday season. So we will be taking a very short break.
Yeah. Like
over
2 days.
over 2 days, over the holidays. So if there are any questions, or if you experience any sort of delays trying to get a hold of any of us for any particular reason, or if you don't get a response as quickly as you like over the next 2 days, it's because we have decided to take a couple days off.
Fletcher's just not allowing me to work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because a quality product at the end of this is more important than just getting a product out.
Yeah.
And we're more concerned with making sure that the people who are manufacturing the product are doing their best job, not just a job. So.
Yeah, very well said. Exactly. Yeah, and I think all of you out there you'd rather have an actual quality product that's going to serve your needs for years to come.
Mm-hmm. We're hoping that the only reason you would ever purchase another grow box is because you just want more, not to replace one.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, with that, happy holidays, everyone. However you celebrate your holidays, I hope you stay safe out there. And world's a crazy place right now. Just take it easy
Stay
for the
safe.
holidays. Yeah, stay safe.
Look after your family by not seeing them.
Yeah.
It sucks for everybody, and it sucks equally for everyone. So
Yeah, I see Fletcher like so much more often than I see my mom now. Last time I talked to my mom was from a balcony.
yeah, I haven't seen my parents in like 9 months.
Anyway,
Yeah,
thank you guys for watching this video, and happy holidays, and stay safe.
it's great talking to all of you. Happy holidays.